I stand here today because of the vision of people that have come before us. People who realize that a great city can't live by bread alone. And what I mean by that is that we can't just build, and build and not think about what else the city needs. There are places that are of such great historic, scenic, and recreational value that we need to keep those places. And what I would like to talk about particularly is the connection of the city to the James River. Places that are of such great historic, scenic, and recreational value that we need to keep those places. And what I would like to talk about particularly is the connection of the city to the James River. It's the James River that made Newport News what it is today. Unfortunately, if you go up to the upper two-thirds of this city, there are so many people that live up there that have no access to the river, unless they actually own some waterfront property. I live near this end of the city, and I go to Huntington Park, and I see a lot of people. The city estimated in 2013 that around 950,000 people visit that park every year. And you see, there's a great need for more waterfront, more access for various activities.
So that is a really strong argument, I think, Adrian, is when you link it to the ability for the students to use this area for recreation and for. Did anybody mention anything about lights and a sports complex on City Farm? Did anybody talk about that at all?
We talked about this about like the endangered species and like the habitat. They're like, oh.
Did they respond to that very well?
Yeah, it is nice.
So what about for us as kind of activists, what do you think we should do next? Like, we should go to the city council.
Yeah, council.
Okay, what else? What should we do? How should we get the word out?
I think that's a good idea. A lot of
Speaking at city council.
I know it's kind of political, so I don't know if it's about this, but there are a lot of, especially people who really care about this, and they talk to them, they're students, and they don't really feel.
First of all, I'd just like to thank all of y'all for having me here today. I'm a 16-year-old kid. I'm a student at Lynchville High School. And lately I've been getting a lot of people telling me about how Riverview Farm Park has the city farm on it, and that people want to build housing, not as like high-end housing. They want people to move back there and just cause all this traffic. So the city farm is a part of Riverview Farm Park. Taking the city farm and taking the overlook over the water over there is taking the Riverview and the farm out of Riverview Farm Park. We can't have this. I'm here today to strongly encourage you guys to vote against this. I've been a member and a citizen of Newport News for 16 years now. And I've been going to this park since I was about 5 years old. I've been playing soccer with the Newport News Parks and Rec Association for 10 years now. And every game, after win or lose, I'm always happy because I get to walk over the overlook with my father. every single game. And you guys taking this away, or voting for it to be taken away, to build development, will not go good with me. My nephew now does this. I walk with him after every single soccer game he has. I walk with him over this overlook. And I would hate to see it go, and I hate to see a bunch of high-end houses there, have a bunch of traffic over there. Thank you.
As an environmental educator. I've worked formerly for Chesapeake Experience. And I've had the exceptional privilege of exposing thousands of students and on the peninsula, but specifically Newport News Public Schools, to the wonders of the Chesapeake Bay. But unfortunately, the many locations that I had to do my kayaking trips, yes, we got to take these students kayaking, we actually had to go to York County boat ramps, okay? Because we tried Denby Boat Ramp, Huntington Park. It's just as far as accessibility for environmental education programs, just wasn't very suitable. So when I found out that there was a chance that Riverview Farm could stay as an accessibility place, I was like, oh, this is wonderful. And then I found out, well, that might not be the case. So I think that, as I've seen tonight, that it's an exceptional treasure, but an exceptional opportunity that we should take advantage of, not only for environmental educational purposes for the students and future students of Newport News Public Schools, but also there's just great opportunity to bring the community together. I envision community gardens, picnic areas, walkways, and who mentioned living shorelines? I love oysters and living shorelines. Like, there's so many opportunities to include environmental and sustainable options that we can expose our students and other county members to. So for me, it's a no-brainer. So I hope that you guys choose to keep City Farm as a park and leave the access to the public. It's just how it should be. All right, thank you guys for your time. Appreciate it.
Tonight, there have been very eloquent speakers before this august group. I am blown away by how impressive. I'm now the 20th speaker speaking against development. I respectfully submit that I do honor your thoughtfulness. I've been to East Beach. It is very pretty. It replaced a blighted area. What you're proposing is going to replace pristine land that is one of the few remaining coastline areas of Newport News that is not developed. This resembles the way this was created. It is gloriously beautiful. We should not develop this. Green is a beautiful color. Cement and asphalt can in no way replace the beauty of this area. It should not be developed. Tonight, I call upon City Council to make and pass a resolution that will preserve this area as a public park, not a developed area. And I say this from my heart in the most strongest possible terms. I urge you to preserve this beautiful treasure that we will lose if it's developed. Thank you. And